A few days later.
So, my idea for the product plan of the next puzzle game has been adopted. Everyone, let us all work together to create a great game that will go down in history.
Huh? Isn't this Shogo's idea? No, it looks like there's a lot of settings I came up with. Well, about the backstory of the project that Shogo submitted, actually, I was the one who originally came up with the idea.
I know. So?
What?
But a man who devotes himself to something like that? It's admirable.
So this is the headquarters building of Tokide Apps. My name is Keiichi Sato. I joined Tokide Apps today, a puzzle game production company that made a game I was addicted to when I was a student. I'm going to make a game that will go down in history at this company. 1 year later.
Gather around, everyone. We've decided to produce our next puzzle game.
What? Isn't this my favorite game that I've been playing forever?
We're going to follow the recent trend in puzzle games. We want to keep the traditional game element, but add some new elements. Newcomers and the experienced alike are encouraged to come up with ideas.
Yes! Ever since I was a student, I've always thought there was room for improvement in this puzzle game. We should change this part so you get more bonuses for aligning here. Also, we should raise the points, and then work on the effects, and then... I got so absorbed in working on the proposal. 2 weeks later. Shogo, please check my proposal.
Okay. Wow, that's one thick proposal.
Sorry, I got so fired up that I just kept coming up with ideas. Oh, but it's mostly reference material, and the outline is on the top few pages. Shogo, the president's son, is the chief of product planning.
This is amazing. But is this much of a proposal really necessary?
Huh?
It's a puzzle game. I know you want to be particular, but I appreciate your passion, and I'll use this as a reference.
Oh, okay.
All right then, continue working on the production.
Yes, sir. Maybe I got a little carried away.
Shogo? About this proposal for the puzzle game you brought me. To be honest, I don't think it has much content.
Huh? Oh, really?
Ordinary puzzles aren't good enough nowadays. It has to have a proper backstory too.
Well, if that's so, then how about this? What do you think?
Oh wow, this is amazing. Let me take this and have a closer look.
Oh, actually that's...
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Well, it's a team effort, right?
A few days later.
So, my idea for the product plan of the next puzzle game has been adopted. Everyone, let us all work together to create a great game that will go down in history.
Huh? Isn't this Shogo's idea? No, it looks like there's a lot of settings I came up with.
I had a glance at Shogo's project and it was really interesting.
Just as expected, Shogo has top-tier talent.
Well, if it goes well, I guess that's all that matters.
Keiichi.
Oh, hi, Miss Yui.
You look like you're deep in thought. What's up?
Oh, no, it's just... Well, about the backstory of the project that Shogo submitted, actually, I was the one who originally came up with the idea.
I know. So?
What? You knew it was my idea?
Yeah, because the way the proposal was written was just like how you usually write it.
Well...
So here, take a look at this.
What is this?
President, why is Keiichi appointed to the production chief?
What? Well, of course. Keiichi's the only one who can direct the production with all that backstory, don't you think?
But that was, well, you know.
Oh, you're not going to claim that it was your idea, are you? It's not going to be of any benefit to you if you lie to me about it here and now.
Miss Yui knew that it was my idea.
What? Oh, it's not like that. His boss. I was just concerned about Keiichi, and so I thought I should understand the project fully.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure you'll make the most of this opportunity.
Yes, thank you.
So, this was all Keiichi's idea.
You should have just said so from the beginning.
I should have been honest. But I can't lose at work.
But a few days later,
To be honest, I don't think Shogo understands the foundation of Keiichi's idea. Even though he called it an adjustment, he changed the part that Keiichi wanted to convey the most.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, we only have a short time to develop, so we'll just have to do our best. I hope nothing goes wrong.
and so we continue to develop the Puzzle Game 2 project.
We fixed all the bugs and it's almost exactly what we planned. But I think we need to reanalyze the user's wants.
What are you talking about, Miss Yui? I think it became a puzzle game that introduces new elements while maintaining the traditional gameplay. And is also developed with the approval of my dad, no, the president. I don't think it could be better.
No, this is a reprint, to put it bluntly. It retains the traditional game element, but what about new elements?
Well, no. That's why we changed the music and made the effects trendy.
Yes, but is that what you mean by new elements? I think that's not what we're aiming for. I feel like something very important is missing. The backbone of the new element should be made from Keiichi's setting in the first place. But this is definitely your original work, isn't it? Why don't you use Keiichi's as a reference?
Well, that's...
Excuse me. Yui, how's the progress?
Dad?
Shogo, I know you're the one who's been working on this project. I'm actually quite excited about it. It's not just because you're my son that I say this, but you are a smart man.
Well, about that...
A few minutes later,
I see, so it's supposed to be exactly as planned, but there's quite a gap from the original concept.
I don't think it's a problem. The first puzzle game sold well to begin with. The old fans will buy it, so it won't affect the sales.
But that doesn't mean we should release a game of this quality. I think we need to take action before we disappoint our users.
What? Oh no. If you say it like that, it's as though my ideas are the cause of the problem. Well then, do you have an idea how to improve it, Miss Yui? The development period is short. And if we falter here, the project may just be called off. Let's go with my idea. It's the only way.
It's true that it's difficult for me to give ideas, but I know someone who can propose a better plan to you.
What? Who the hell is...
That, of course, is... Keiichi.
yes, about the new element. I think it would be better if we could come up with ways for both old fans and new users to enjoy it. I've thought of a plan that they both can enjoy, and I've written a new proposal to add to it.
What? That's a lot. That's about twice as much as the first one.
The first puzzle game is said to be quite challenging compared to the ones of other game companies. The users needed advanced strategies to play, and that's why the game is so popular, but it's a bit challenging for new users. So we've created a mechanism to lower the difficulty level and also increase satisfaction.
Wait a minute. If we lower the difficulty level, won't the game be insufficient for old fans?
That's true. That's why, for old fans, we'll increase the number of stages, raise the difficulty level, and provide rewards that reminds them of the previous game. On the other hand, we set the combo bonus to a theoretically optimal value, and increase the exhilaration to attract light users. Respect both users, and give them equal bonuses and rewards. If we do this, I think all users will be satisfied. Also, maybe we can adjust the rate range and set up online tournaments where strong players can get together.
Ah, I see. A plan that takes both the light users and heavy users into consideration. Shogo's plan was almost a reprint and didn't exceed the users' expectations. And the balance was quite off too. But Keiichi has solved the problem beautifully. I mean, this is what was written in Keiichi's original proposal. Shouldn't Keiichi lead the project after all?
Yes, Keiichi, that's a great idea.
Well, I've been playing this puzzle game for 8,000 hours. I know a bit about how heavy users feel.
8,000 hours? I'm sure the developers on the front lines must be happy to hear that you've put in so many hours to the game.
Wait a minute, Dad. I'm the one who started this project.
Yes, I know, but Keiichi's idea is the best solution right now. It's important for us to prioritize things that will make the game better, right? This will be good for the team.
Well, yeah, but...
I'm sure you all agree.
Well then, please keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
This gave me confidence, and I came up with a series of ideas at my job. Let's do it this way. This will give it more gameplay. How about programming it like this?
Keiichi, you're a product planner, but you can do programming too?
I love puzzle games so much that I made some games myself.
You're crazy for this game, aren't you?
I had no idea that Keiichi was this good at his job. The office is filled with enthusiasm, as if everyone knows he's leading them in the right direction. Even my dad adores him.
Keiichi, you're amazing.
Huh?
I was in charge of training you last year, and ever since you've been saying you wanted to come up with a plan for this puzzle game.
Oh, I remember making you irritated by talking about it for such a long time.
Well, you talked my ear off for half an hour. I was sure taken aback. But a man who devotes himself to something like that? It's admirable.
Why is Miss Yui looking at him like that? No way, she's not into Keiichi, is she? No, wait, there's no point in stewing over this. We're so close to completion. I can at least make final adjustments.
Shogo? Should I report this part to Keiichi?
Is this a new feature of the puzzle game that Keiichi proposed? I've checked its operation before, and there should be no need to check it over again. Wait, I should incorporate my original idea here. Hey, can you change some of the specs?
A few days later.
A bug? No, it's more than that. There's a feature in there that we didn't plan to include.
I wasn't aware of that either.
Is that?
Good morning, everyone. The new puzzle game project, which started with me as the former organizer of the project, is coming to a close. Keep up the good work.
It was Shogo's order, so I just went ahead with it.
What?
Shogo,
What? Yes?
isn't this the very core of the puzzle game? Why didn't you report it to Keiichi?
Oh, no, I made the correction in good faith.
But it doesn't conform to the plan. That's why there are bugs. We can't release the game as it is. We need to think of another plan.
What is all the fuss about?
Jeez, he always shows up at the worst timing.
I see, there's a bug.
I thought it was for the banner.
Yes, I know that. Well, what should we do?
Even if we were to think of a plan to deal with it now, it might not be a quick fix. We need to somehow get over this as a team, but...
Oh no, I have to take initiative and come up with a solution. I don't know what to do. I need to somehow fix this. But I can't come up with any good ideas.
Wait a minute. If I do this and do that, maybe...
What's up, Keiichi?
Well, this is... I think I got it. This could rather be turned into an opportunity. Let's change the specs for all of this part at once.
What? What do you mean by change?
There are a few things about the gameplay that I thought were a bit lacking. For example, by changing this part of the game, I think the exhilaration and sense of accomplishment when the puzzle is completed will increase even more. I'm going to write that plan up right now.
Wow, this is... I see. The goals and bonuses for aligning puzzles change depending on the mode. The feeling of accomplishment when you get it right must be amazing.
This is a completely new system that goes beyond the original fun. This is going to be a masterpiece.
How can you come up with so many ideas? Just one after another.
That's how much I love it.
When it goes this far, it's almost abnormal. But that's what makes him so wonderful.
I have to do something, or I won't have a leg to stand on. Okay, now that we have a direction to aim, let's get moving.
Not yet.
What?
I was working on a proposal just now, and new ideas kept popping up. I think we can be more particular about the sound. For example, we could add a playful touch by subtly changing the sound depending on the mode. I think we only need to make light changes here, so it's not too late to start now. Then, we can verify it in the program and prepare different types.
Huh? What?
I'd also like to add more detail to the flashes that appear when they are aligned. Here's a sample.
Wait, if we start working on it now, it's gonna become a big deal.
Oh, I have an idea too.
Me too. I've been holding off because of the short development period, but there's something I'd like to try.
Wow, that's great. Let's all pursue to make something great together. Everyone, follow Keiichi.
What?
Shogo.
Dad, I know I can do more. I can't finish like this.
Keiichi is working hundreds of times harder than you, Shogo.
Dad?
Hey, there are a lot of things to be gained from defeat. So if you get up again from this experience...
Oh no! I'm a man who can do more!
Shogo?
The puzzle game project proceeded and was completed just in time. And the released game was downloaded in exceptional numbers and became a historical game to the world. Shogo voluntarily resigned. He then took on a leadership role at the new company. However, the project ended in a series of failures, and he seems to have a lot of difficulties lying ahead. On the other hand, as for me...
Keiichi, since you worked so hard, I'll treat you to dinner.
Really? Thank you so much. I'll invite the other people who worked hard on the development.
That's not necessary. I'm saying that we should go alone together. You really don't have a clue, do you?
Thanks for watching till the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.